The education lies continued this week. The Chicken Littles were running everywhere, not facing the facts. Where were these people when the Democrats were slashing the education budget just a few years ago? The Republicans, however, increased education spending 5% in this budget. You wouldn't think that was the truth with the way they're running around, making up all sorts of incredible tall tales. The latest is hilarious. It is that inflation and student growth are going to outpace the 5% increase the Republicans put in the education budget. Student growth is growing at about 0.5%. Inflation, 1.5%. Now, let's do the math on that, folks. That's 2%. If you take 5% and you subtract 2% from it, doesn't take fuzzy math, it's 3% left over. So, where are the cuts? There aren't any cuts. We heard the same thing when the Republicans took charge 3 years ago when I went up. They said generational damage would take place in education in North Carolina. 20,000 teachers would be fired. They said all of these things would happen and would just crush North Carolina. Well, guess what happened? Actually, last year, 3,158 new education jobs were created in North Carolina. 20,000 teachers were not fired. And for the first time in our state's history, the graduation rate from high school went over 80%. Wow. The truth is a really interesting and novel idea to liberals.